run recovery. I match up my abs, my core work, along with my stretching. So I rotate through about 30-second intervals. Okay, so it's gonna look something like this, 20 to 30 seconds. I'm gonna do hip stretch, really stretch out my hip. Okay, go into a hamstring. Switch legs. Same thing on the other side. Just light recovery stretching, I'm not doing much at all. Okay, and then I get down into a plank. Countdown timer going, and I'll do usually about a minute. So I balance out, stretch, usually go stretch, stretch, then go into core, and then after doing some core, I flip back to a different stretch, flip to a different core exercise. Okay? Rolling up on 30 seconds plank now. Good. And rest. Go back to the hamstring, hip flexor type stretch. Okay, back in the hamstring. Good, flip it around. You can play around with times on this. If you want to do 30-second stretch, 30 seconds core, what we're doing now, or we go with like a minute, 30 seconds stretch, 1 minute plank, and then we incorporate different exercises in. I will add in reps rather than time. Okay, so both legs done again, into plank, start the timer. Often I use my phone as my timer, but obviously today it's being used on the recording aspect. Okay, 10 more seconds. Usually rotate through 3 sets of each. After this, we're going to do some work to get the hips stretching, glutes stretching. After this last set with good. Okay, and then back in here. We'll do some hip glute work to stretch, and then incorporate some style of crunch, whether it's you can do a V-up type thing, or you can go switch into your hamstring now, or you can go with something, just a traditional crunch, whatever you're comfortable with. I'm going no mats, okay? Just staying on the floor. We have a bit of a padded floor here, but for the most part, if you want to go with, put down a mat, if it eases your lower back, if you have any issues with your lower back. Okay, bring that down, get the hamstring. And also top the calves a little bit. So my run today was 10K, 52 minutes or something, nothing spectacular. But I did go, okay, flip up and over, do timer. I did go down into Earl Bales Park, for those of you who know Earl Bales. So I had some big hills to run on the way out, and then added a little extra at the end, coming back to the school. I added a little bit extra to get up to 10K, complete the distance. Okay, and rest. So at this point, I finished 3 sets. I rotate into the next exercise, or next stretch. This is what I'm going to do now. Basically, cross your right leg over your left. Okay, give a good hug on that knee. All right, pull it in towards your chest. You're gonna feel a little bit of stretch in your glutes. Yesterday, I did a couple of Tabata workouts with some classes. So, excuse me, lunges tend to hit me a little bit, especially in the upper glutes. Okay, switch. Hold, really feel that stretch. Good. Then I'm going to go into just a traditional crunch. I usually go hands across the chest, pick a spot on the ceiling, and go. Usually go at 30. stretch. Pull it across, give that knee a nice hug, bring it into the chest, nice straight back. And hold. Good. Other side. And hold, and back into crunches. So down. Last one. Ooh. Okay, last stretch. Again, really emphasizing that straight back, pull to your chest. Switch it up, other side. Good, last set of crunches. Okay, second set's done. Third set, we're going to do something again, a little bit of hip work. I'm going to bring my leg all the way across, okay? And then try and lay flat on my back, arms straight out, okay? And try and keep that leg over, okay? And we're really going to emphasize your hip. You can bring that leg that's flipped, you can bring it upwards a little bit more, just to try and feel the stretch. Hold. Good. And same thing the other side. Try and keep your hips down as much as possible. Stretch out your lower back as well as your glutes, hip. You'll feel a little bit in your upper body too by keeping your palms flat on the floor. You'll be able to stretch out your shoulders and chest a little bit. Good. And then we do a little bit of upper body exercise in order to get ready to do whatever weight training you have planned that day. So I'm just going to do push-ups. I'm going to go for 10, probably just going to go for 15. Okay. Good. Back down the back. Feet out. Lay it down. Palms flat. Feel the stretch. If you're doing this recovery early in the morning, you may want to close your eyes a little bit just to catch a little relaxation, a little Z. It's middle afternoon here. Switch legs. I'm going to go, I have another class to do. So after this, I am back to teacher board. Okay, last set, or second set of push-ups. Good. Last set of stretches. So even if you aren't doing any actual training after this, you get a baseline chest in that you get to do some push-ups and you get some core, which is neglected a lot by cyclists and runners. Just the importance of core strength in any activity that you're doing for posture and fatigue. When you, like for example, sitting on a bike for a long period of time, you reach a stage of fatigue that can be avoided with strong core. Okay, and even doing push-ups. If you keep your core tight while you're doing it, you'll find a little bit of benefits there as well, because you're basically doing a moving plank. And there you go. That's a quick recovery. Took about 10-15 minutes maybe to get through 3 sets of 3 different routines, and then you're ready to go for your next workout. Okay. This is one of many posts I'm going to be throwing up over the next little while. So keep online, keep an eye open for what's coming up, and keep running and being fit.